What's up everybody, Eric here, and in this video I'm going to show you what's in my everyday tech carry bag. So we recently went from traveling full-time to getting an apartment here in LA. This meant I needed a new backpack for a more everyday carry situation. And I'm also a little bit obsessed with backpacks, so that gave me an excuse to get a new bag. So while we were traveling, I was using the LowePro Pro Tactic 450 AW2. And I just found it was a little bit too much to carry on a regular basis, although I still love that bag, and maybe I'll do a review on it when I go on my next trip. So I decided to go with the LowePro BP Freeline AW. I went back and forth between this bag and the Peak design quite a few times, but ultimately I decided to go with this bag. There's something so appealing about the hype around the Peak design everyday bag. But when it actually came down to buying the bag, I just couldn't pull the trigger. I don't know why. And I think this was about the third time I was going to buy the bag and then decided not to. I guess what really pushed me towards the Freeline was honestly the top zipper. The mag latch on the everyday bag, there's something about it I don't like. I played around with it in stores, and there's just something I like about the bag actually fully closing with the zipper. And since I just got this bag, I'll be using it for a couple weeks and maybe do a full review on it. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to see a full review on this bag. All right, so let's get into it. Oh, and I'll also link everything below if you want to check it out or you're interested in more information about it. Like I said, this is the LowePro BP Freeline AW in black. I'm not sure what the BP stands for, but the AW stands for all weather. So should keep the rain and water out. It's advertised as a premium versatile day pack designed for storytellers, photographers, and videographers, which I took that straight from their website. And so far, I do agree with that. It is very closely designed with the Peak Design everyday bag, which is why this bag was so appealing to me. It has the dual access, just like the Peak Design bag does, a padded 15-inch laptop sleeve, and a separate divider for a tablet, and a divider system which LowePro calls a quick shelf divider system. And that makes it easily removable from the bag if you want to just turn it into a regular backpack. All right, enough about the backpack for a bit. Let's get into what I'm carrying with me on a regular basis. In a typical day for me, I'm usually going to a coffee shop to get some work done or getting some shots for Amy's Instagram. All right, so first off, in the top pocket here, I have the Sony WH-1000 MX3s. They're the noise canceling headphones. These things are amazing. I typically use them on a plane or while editing videos. But the one thing that does annoy me about them is that they're pretty difficult to switch between devices. I'm typically using at least 3 devices, my MacBook, my iPad, and my phone. And in order to switch between them, you have to disconnect before you actually connect to the other ones. And so it does get a little bit frustrating at times. And that's all I have in here for now. Just like to keep it minimal. And then next on the side here, I have the Peak Design slide light strap, just in case I need a camera strap to get some stable footage for video, or if I'm just want to throw my camera around, keep it outside of the backpack. And then I also keep my Ray-Bans in here. Not sure what model they are, but I really like them because the outside of the frame looks like a camera lens. And then I also keep this divider in here, just because I can throw these 2 things in the top, and then I have a 70-200, so if I want to bring that along with me, it fits right in here. In the next section, which it's actually not in here because it's on the tripod, is my camera. I have the Sony a7 III, and on it usually is the 24-70 2.8 GM lens. And that fits perfectly in here. It is a little snug on the sides, but I like that so it's not rattling around in here. And then in the bottom here, this is another thing that drew me to the pack, was it comes with a tech pouch actually. And it slides right in the bottom here, fits down in there perfect, and it kind of keeps all your cords and accessories organized. So in here I have the MacBook charger, I have a Morphe wireless power bank, 2 Seagate external drives. They're 2 terabyte each, I think. some cords, and some dongles, obviously for the iPad Pro card reader and a USB drive, so I can plug those into my iPad if I need to. And then also on the side here, there's some slots for some SD cards. On a regular basis, I don't bring any extra SD cards because I have 2 in the camera, 264 gigabytes, and that usually lasts me the whole day. And then this zipper pocket right here, I have an extra Sony battery. Typically, I only go through 1 battery a day, so that's just a spare. And also the included rain cover I keep in here just in case it starts raining like crazy and need to protect my gear. All right. And then on this side, same exact design opens up, and in this pocket I have my Apple Pencil as well as my AirPods. And I carry 2 sets of headphones because I really like the AirPods just for like phone calls. It's also, like I talked about the Sonys, this switches devices way easier, so if I'm on my phone and want to be on my iPad, I can change super quick. So I kind of just go back and forth between those, and that's all I have on this side. There is a little section that I'm not using since the camera doesn't take up this whole compartment, so I could throw a GoPro in here or something else, some other accessory if I wanted to. That's it for this side. All right, and last but not least is the top compartment where the laptop is. I have the 2015 MacBook Pro and my 2018 iPad Pro. And I usually carry those both on a regular basis, but I found that I've been using my iPad Pro actually a lot lately. I've been editing photos on there. And I've also heard LumaFusion is amazing for editing videos on the iPad Pro, especially with iPad OS coming out. And so honestly, I think I'm gonna start trying to just do all my work on the iPad Pro and kind of ditch my laptop since it is getting a little older and slower. And so I'll maybe do a video on that, my workflow on the iPad Pro if you guys are interested in that. But other than that, that is all I have. So far, loving the bag. That's what I carry on a regular basis. Oh, and one more thing, I carry the iPhone X around on a daily basis. Great phone. Definitely want to upgrade sometime soon, so we'll see what the iPhone 11 looks like this year. So that's it for this one, guys. If you like this video, definitely subscribe to the channel because I'll be doing more videos related to tech, camera equipment, computers, iPads. So hit the subscribe button if you want to see more. All right, bye.